Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Bad Vibes Adjacent. Welcome.
Are you guys tired of the Zoom calls? Y'all should let me know because I will drive back and we can do a couch episode or something. I think
And
people are
I miss
missing
our
us.
couch. I miss our couch.
And I'm pretty sure these mics aren't that good. Like I can hear it crinkling.
hmm you know what I'm eating? I just woke up. I got ready, and it is noon. First thing I'm having.
What is
This looks
that? Ew.
diabolical. It's the Dubai chocolate filling. It's not even. I have a bowl of Dubai chocolate filling that I am munching on for breakfast. My diet has been actually like diabolical. I wish there like it's been nasty that the way that I've been eating. I really let myself go. And I realized that when I started work again, everything that I planned for myself that I was going to do, I did not do at all. I gave up immediately and I have not looked back. But guess what? I do plan on getting my gaff up
Again?
again during spring break because I realized one thing about me is I cannot do multiple things at once. The whole entirety of the 2 weeks I had during winter break, the only reason I was able to gaff the way I was doing it was because the only thing on my schedule
Was working out.
was go gym. And so I would go to sleep 3, 4 a.m. in the morning because I'm on iPhone. I wake up at like noon, right? And then I'll eat something and if I do, if sometimes I do, sometimes I try to eat like one meal a day, right? So I'll eat something. If I don't, then I'll just be on my phone until like 2, then I'll take a nap, wake up at like 3, 4, go to the gym, be at the gym for like an hour, and then come back, be on my phone even more. If I didn't eat earlier, I'll eat. If I already ate, I won't. And I'll just stay on the phone the whole day because in my head, me going to the gym for an hour takes up my
The
entire day because I'm like, I have to be at the gym, so I can't do anything else and I won't do anything else. And so then I'm like, that's all I did throughout the break was eat one meal, go gym, come home, be on iPhone. And I'm gonna do that again
during
when
spring
spring
break.
during spring break, and
Don't
I
you
will
get
be
like a whole
gaffing.
month off because that's Ramadan too?
It's not a whole month. I get 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, I think, because it's like the
Um,
last 10 days of Ramadan that they just, give us as our spring break. So, but yeah,
well,
that's what my plan is because oh my God, Hangshan, the way I've been eating, it's just been soda, it's been chocolate, I have been oh my God. Also, because I'm on my period, I have been eating
wait, but that's a good thing
craving.
though. You've been craving and eating. I'm pretty sure that's what people mean by intuitively eating. Like you just intuitively eat whatever you want.
No,
I'm
you
pretty
just
sure
eat whatever you want. Yeah, yeah,
that's
that's
exactly
exactly
what
what
you.
people want you to do is not think about anything but eating whatever you want whenever you want. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Man, have I been okay. That's crazy. I think it's just not the amount that I'm eating, but what I am eating. I just, bro, Dubai chocolate filling for
That is so
breakfast.
nasty. Stop showing me that. That just looks gross.
Dubai chocolate filling for breakfast. I only soda. I've also been super into chocolate milk recently. I don't know what that's about. I recently got into chocolate milk and I genuinely crave it. And I think about it. I'm like, I should go to the store and go get me some chocolate milk because I am craving chocolate milk. Something is up with me. This period, I have never experienced like such strong cravings for food. Like before it's always the mood, the PMS, whatever. But this time around, it's been like this monster that is living inside of me that wants to eat. So I just had to get that off my chest. I came in
Wow.
very strong with that, but it's something I've been dealing with.
Wow. Well, I wanted to talk about here's something I wrote down. I got visited by a group of Mormons last week. They said they knocked up on my door. They opened, so I was like, "What is happening?" I opened the door, and they were like, "Hey, we're from the First Presbyterian, whatever they call themselves." I was like, "Oh yeah, I've never heard of that. What is that?" And then they were like, "We're Mormons." So these Mormon people were in front of my door, and I was like, I'm not letting them in. I'm not gonna let them in. They were asking me, "Hey, can you join the call?" But like they were
They
asking,
came to the door, they knock on your door, they were like, "Hey, would you please join our call?"
yeah, that's exactly what they were saying. And throughout the entire conversation, because Indianapolis is freezing over, it is so cold. They kept referencing how cold it was. And I was not gonna let them inside the house. I was like, yeah, it's really cold, huh? We should get over this quickly. And then they gave me their number and that was it. Do you know anything about Mormons?
I
What do you know
what
about
everything.
Mormons?
Okay, this is everything I know about Mormons. Mormons are mostly in Utah.
Mhm.
Their book is fairly new. Some guy just came up with it to my knowledge. And Lucky Blue Smith and his family are Mormons.
Those are the three. And
That's all.
everybody in America's, what is it, Dancing with the Stars, all of the dance teachers are all Mormons.
What's that about?
I don't know. I think when people have like a tight knit community, they help each other to keep growing and growing and growing so they can get higher up in places, right? Could you hear that? Did you hear
No,
me burp? Oh,
no,
okay. I
it
was like,
cut
why are
out.
you I was like, why are you making that reaction? I also want to know if this is like a Midwest thing or an old person thing. Why do people end their sentences with haha? It was just a passing thought. Because I always end my sentences with LOL. And everybody that I talk to that is the over the age of like 26, they end their sentences with haha. I don't know. These things are going quick. I thought we could talk about these longer.
No, let me talk about that because I don't do that. I don't think I've ever end my sentences a certain way, but you do that where, well, not with us. You just say whatever the fuck with us. But when you're talking to people where you have to be kind of like cordial and you barely know them, you always end it with, I don't know, LOL. Oh, that's crazy, LOL. And maybe because I haven't spoken to people outside of us, I
Mhm.
have not experienced that where somebody would like end their sentences with LOL or haha. And I'm like, why? What are we laughing at? What are we laughing at?
It's just to lighten the mood, just to lighten the mood.
Like, what is so funny?
Oh, I'm gonna become a sports guy recently. Right, recently I became a sports
I'm,
guy.
I'm going to become a sports guy recently.
So one of my friends asked, well, they didn't ask me to come over. I was begging. I was like, please, I'm
Let me come
bored.
over.
Let me come over. I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. Let me come over. And they were watching the football match. And I guess college football is such a big thing. I did not know it was that big of a deal. These tickets, bro, they sell these tickets like they're going to a K-pop concert. Like these football tickets go crazy, and they're just college students. So it was Notre Dame versus Ohio State football match, and they were just fighting out. And all these kids, they're all younger than us. That's what makes it even more crazy. These kids that are playing these sports, all of them are like oldest they can be maybe 23, but average age is around 19 to 20, right? Average age of these kids. And I'm like,
Do they get
damn,
paid?
I don't know. I recently became a sports guy. I just recently
I'll
became a
give you a
sports guy.
couple more weeks to gather more
Yeah.
information.
My,
Bro,
my friend was trying to teach me like the rules of football, and I was like, I'm never gonna
how
understand.
you react to your friends telling you like what is it called? Sports rules is me when you give us like rules before the board game we play.
Oh my God. No, do not get me started. Like, do not like I'm gonna come up here rapping. Like, I'm gonna get up here rapping if you want me to talk about a board game. Like, do not let me get up here
Bro.
rapping.
Speaking of K-pop concert tickets, why the fuck were J-Hope's tickets bleeders, nosebleeds, $300, VIP 800
That's
for
pretty cheap, isn't it? Is that not cheap? I
what
think
what has the time come to? No, because paying that much for tickets a couple years back is only if it's resales.
Yeah.
You only pay that much for resales because companies would put it out for like bleeders would be like 50, 60, and then in the hundreds, like 100 or so, and then like three, 400 at most for VIP tickets, which is like reasonable. I feel like even then it's still kind of expensive, but like understandable. But $300 for nosebleed tickets is actually so fucking insane that I'm losing hope. Friend, I'm losing hope. I've been talking about BTS tickets this, BTS tickets that, but somebody did the calculations. They were like, if it's gonna be based on dynamic pricing, we're looking at like $6,000 tickets for BTS. Six fucking $1,000. That's rent for a year. What the fuck are you saying to me? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like
Dynamic tickets, what is that?
dynamic pricing. It's like the pricing goes up as people are buying in real time based on the demand.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be hella expensive. So only rich people can go to concerts. This is how it
Now,
starts. This
no
is how it
capital.
starts.
This is literally how it fucking starts. And I saw an article saying that like the interest in K-pop was like at peak in 2023, but has like slowly been going down since. And I hope the fuck it does. And it just keeps going down and down and down because y'all are fucking playing with me. Y'all bitches are count your fucking days because what the fuck do you mean? Oh my God, every concert is dynamic pricing, dynamic pricing. I am sick and fucking tired. It's either that or scalpels or get to it before like you could buy
Mm.
the tickets and now you're paying like five times the original amount to see these people. What? We're living in hell. We're literally living in hell right now as we speak because that cannot be true. That cannot be real. But alas,
Did you see when Taco Bell was doing dynamic pricing and then everybody gave him a shit for it? Was it Taco?
I'm pretty sure it was Taco Bell talking about dynamic pricing. What the literally, what do you mean? Literally, what do you mean? What do you mean? I cannot. I like literally am tearing up. I'm tearing up at the thought of like businesses being able to do that and get away with it. And the oh my God, can I complain about the entire like culture of trying to buy K-pop concert tickets? Because that in and of itself is like actually going through the motions of like being in hell. Because what the fuck do you mean? One, your albums, you come out with a million fucking different like concepts. And me, a sucker like me, I will buy all of it because I'm like, what business do I have owning just one version when the three other versions that has the same exact songs but have different concept photos? This concept photo is pretty, but this is also pretty. So now I need both of them. I collect the photo cards. So I
Mm.
need all of them to get the most photo cards as I can out of them. Right. So now for one album that costs what, 23, $26, I bought three versions of that, four versions
Mm.
of that.
And that's like
Right.
what? How much? Like $200.
$200. Just like that.
It's because
Right.
Twa's rich.
Twa is in
Twa's rich, guys.
something of the sort. But not only that, I also collect the photo cards. So whatever photo cards I didn't get out of the albums, I'm buying online or I'm trading them out. Each photo card pricing, you bitches who are selling photo cards online. Photo cards used to be like two, three, four, $5. It's a piece of cardboard. Now $10 for a photo card. What the fuck are you talking about? The album itself is $20 and you're charging me $10 for the photo card. I do have a binder full of them. Again, I
and
fall
she
for it.
has and she has a oh wait, we could literally shout out Subi snacks. I know none of our audience cares, but Twa and
Do
Carla.
not look up Subi Snack. Subi Snack is such a dirty little secret Carla and I have with each other. That's our whole other like alter ego. That's business. That's we don't mix that. So bad vibes adjacent does not need to know about Subi
Subi
Snack.
snacks.
But now, okay, so now I've spent $300-$400 just like collecting the albums, the photo cards, yada yada yada, right? Now you're gonna tell me that in order to get concert tickets, to actually get a better chance at getting the concert tickets, you need to get fan club membership. 20
Mm.
bucks a year. It's not crazy, nothing crazy. You get some behind the scene content, you get some, whatever. But $20. You pay that $20 hoping that you get a pre-sale code because that's not even guaranteed. It's not like, oh, if
Oh,
you
I
have
thought you get it. You have to get
no,
lucky and get a pre-sale code.
yes, in order to get the pre-sale code, you have to have the fan club membership, right? So $20 right there. But it's not guaranteed that you are going to get the fan club membership. I mean, the pre-sale code just because you have the you have to. Oh my God, that like completely like threw me
She
off.
threw you off. Carlos,
Uh,
stop talking
real
in the chat, bruh.
real time comment threw me off so bad.
They said you have to sell your soul to Hive in order to get a ticket, I heard.
No, genuinely though, you do have to sell your fucking soul because you pay $20 to get for a chance to get pre-sale code. You get the pre-sale code. So, if you get lucky, sometimes you get lucky. I've been lucky enough to get the pre-sale code each time, but some people don't.
Wait, you
They're like,
have been? Who
yeah,
who are you getting these pre-sale codes for? TXT?
I've seen them 5 times.
Bruh, you already talked about TXT enough. Okay, keep
I know.
going.
But anyway, so then you get the pre-sale code. You try to go in and buy the tickets. If you get lucky, you get the seats. You can't even choose to be like, okay, I'll buy this seat. It's just click, 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 you get whatever you get, and then
Mm.
you have the tickets. But if you don't get the pre-sale code, you have to wait for general sale. But guess what? People who already bought tickets from the pre-sale would go in and resell the fucking tickets when it's on sale for general sale. And now you're paying three, four, 5 times the original amount. And it is the most horrifying thing to have to go through.
Okay, well, you went on your whole spiel. Can we talk about masculinity and femininity? Can we please talk
I
about
was
that?
wondering why the
Because
fuck you were
I want to read this. What I don't know why you have this, and I don't know when I wrote this,
okay.
but
I will tell you, Hakshen. I was going through. You remember when you sent me up that night, and I went and read through every single text me and my DL trade had ever sent each other.
yeah.
In there, I sent her like things that you've said, me putting you onto BTS, me like you posting discussion notes on Canvas, and that's where that came from.
This was a discussion note everybody could see.
Everyone could see.
Ooh,
That's how I was able to see it because I was reading through the
okay,
discussions.
wait. Wow, I'm bold, bro. Wow. The discussion post was supposed to talk about masculinity and femininity, okay? And this is what I wrote. I said that basically I said men have to be strong, muscular, and be the man, right? And I said, if I think of what I want to be, I really do want to be strong and muscular, which are two boxes of masculinity I want to check off. The one of being good looking is already filled. Wow, I was bold, bruh.
I was dying reading your discussion. I was like, this dude is not real. That's exactly what I said to her. I was like, I cannot stand him.
Bro,
Oh,
I stand by it. I stand by it, bruh. I stand by this so hard. I am and always will be. No, okay, I don't know. Okay, wait. Let me stop real quick. I want to be him again. The one of me in high school, I want to be him so bad because I knew like I did not dress up. I did not take care of myself. I did not go to the gym. I did not do my hair. And I woke up sometimes not even changing my clothes. Like I would wake up in my bed clothes and go to school with my bed clothes because I went to school in like jeans and a t-shirt. And I was like, why do I gotta try? I went in, strutted into that school with the utmost confidence. And I was like, everybody wants me.
I
I'm hot.
during that time of your life, being friends with you, I was like, this has to be a character that he is playing up. This has to be a character that he is putting on to hide the real him and like whatever hardships he may be going through. There has to be. Come to find out years later, that genuinely was just you, and you're just now learning empathy and emotions and having
I didn't want to be self-aware. No, that's the thing. I was so delusional that I was so happy. I was so happy when I wrote that. I swear to you, I don't know. I wish I could go back to the mind into the mind when I posted this on September 19th of 2018. That's when I posted this discussion post. That means I was 16 going into 17, the prime time of my life. And oh my gosh, my brain was the best brain. Like I give really good brain
It,
back then.
you gave the best brain ever because the way that you were living, I was so jealous of you. I genuinely, during conversations, would be like, it really is true what they say. Ignorance is bliss. And you were so blissful. Your life seemed so blissful. I was jealous. How did he live? How did he have this brain chemistry? And how can I?
And then and then I came over here to India. I lived by myself. I talked to Twan Carla more, and then I became more self-aware. And they're just like evil. And now I basically hate the way I look. I'm questioning everything about my life, like blah blah blah. But I am not ugly. That's the one thing. Like I am not ugly. That's the one thing I will keep through and through. Okay, I'm not that ugly. Maybe I'll get a nose job. We'll see.
Now, after a nose job, y'all cannot touch me.
I want the hive nose.
The hype nose. It's not right what they do to those kids. It really is not right what they do to them and what they put them through. Speaking of staying in the realm of K-pop, can I please tell you about Who by Jimin? Have
Who
I
by
ever
Jimin?
have I ever mentioned Who by Jimin? Oh my God, Who by Jimin has been the funniest thing between me and my best friend. And it literally, it doesn't make sense. And I, even if I say it out loud, I feel like it wouldn't make sense. But I just have to put it out there. Who by Jimin, I come to realize is not stream farmed. I have come to realize because at first, when you were like, oh, it's stream farm, it's stream farm, I was like, I had not heard of this song before. How is it this popular?
How
Right?
is it at a billion streams on Spotify when nobody knows Who by Jimin? Even
No.
me. No, okay. Me in the K-pop community never heard of Who by Jimin in my
Hangshan,
life.
stop,
In
stop.
my life,
Who by
y'all.
Jimin is so important and famous because I had never heard of it. The only time I ever heard of it was at the mall when I was working there. They would play it sometimes. So I knew it as, oh, that's Who by Jimin. But I never listened to it on my own. So when they came out with all these stats about how big this song is, and my sister loves this song, and she talks about it, I was like, how? How is it this big? I hadn't heard of it aside from it playing on the radio at the mall, you know? And so she made us listen to it in the car. And immediately it stuck in my head. I knew the song, like I knew the song start to finish after one listen. And Carla and I would sing it all the time because we were like, why do we know Who by Jimin by heart after one listen? So that became so funny to us that every time when we hear that song, it brings us so much joy and laughter because we learned this song after one listen. So every time it comes on, we have been dying at it. And Carla went to the club last night. And what were they playing at the club? Who
Who
by
by
Jimin.
Jimin?
Who by Jimin. Not once, but twice in the same night. So that made me realize that song is not stream farmed. People do listen to it and people do stream it and radio plays, bro. He's getting radio play. He's getting, that's how it is as big as it is.
Well, the only radio plays are bought.
Well, in the club, who's buying them? Who's buying them in the club?
Like you can pay
Like,
people. I'm telling you, all of BTS, y'all,
Hang
stream
Shen,
farm,
stop. That
stream
is not
farm.
true. That is not true. That is not
They're stream
true.
farm, they're stream
BTS,
farm.
BTS is always going to
But
be fake.
I am the majority of stream of Serendipity by Jimin.
I
Serendipity
am.
and me were like this. So do you want to get serious?
Oh, wow. We're getting
Wow,
serious.
we're gonna get serious. I
We're so
want Donald
serious.
Trump to get. I want Trump. I hope he like. Okay,
Chomp, chomp, if you can hear me, chomp.
please die in office, Trump. I need Donald. I need Donald Trump to pass away. I don't really care if it's peacefully. He needs to pass away and leave the face of the earth
Immediately. Immediately, as soon as
immediately.
fucking possible. And also the comment we got on the last video saying favorite number one Trump supporting channel. Count your fucking days. Don't say that shit about me. Not even as a joke. Back in the days, we could have been like, oh, chomp, oh, chomp. Now it's serious. Now it's serious. JD Vets, I don't give a fuck. Oh my God, y'all need to die. Y'all need to die.
We need Trump to die. Elon Musk doing the Roman salute. That bitch ain't Roman. He ain't from Rome. We not in Rome. Why the fuck is he doing a Roman salute? He ain't
What the
even Roman.
Y'all know so damn fucking well that you did not know what the fuck a Roman salute was. All of a sudden, everyone and their mamas coming up to the internet talking about that was a Roman salute. That was a I don't give two rats fucking ass, bitch. You did not know that before this happened. And now y'all are going on the internet searching up what the fuck is a Roman salute? Oh, that's what he did. That's what he did. Just to like defend his ass. Like y'all just want to lick his ass. That's what it is. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Do you think, and I'm pretty sure Elon Musk's ass is like crusty. It got that same ashiness that dog got.
You love talking about my ass, Hamshen. You want to talk about my ass so fucking bad, and
Well,
that's
that's
weird.
all. Well, I do talk about your ass a lot. You don't know, but me and your DL trade, we do converse here and there, and it always comes back to twine or ass.
Somehow, I don't doubt that.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's the only thing we can do with each other.
Oh, just bond over
Yeah,
talking about my ass. Yeah.
yeah. Me and Twa have the same type.
I told my DL trade, I was like, if there's one thing me and Hakshen have,
It's the same type. And the audience can figure out where. Like the audience can figure that out, right?
I was like, I hate everything that you like, almost everything, except this one thing we can agree on and we can shake on it. But damn, talking about my ass made me forget my train of thought. I had something to say and it was like kind of serious. Oh, speaking of Chomp, right? The people who voted for Chomp that are in our community, people we know, I genuinely like they are supervillains in my eyes. Like I don't give a shit. Like if you celebrated Trump being like put into office, whether you voted or not, you are the spawn of the devil and you will pay for your sin. Because why the fuck were you celebrating? Why the fuck did you vote for him? We've already had this conversation, but especially now with the political climate of this country and everything that is happening, I what is this emotion? Anger. I feel anger, I feel pain, I feel hurt for not only like everything that that is affecting us and people we
And
love, but like especially for the people we love and people I care for, I think about it and I'm like, that's just it's so much pain in my heart every time I think about my best friend. And I like, bro, it's real and it's reality. Before, when we were younger, it was kind of nobody that were that close to me were directly affected. So it could be seen as something, oh, that just happened to other people. Not that I was ever like, oh, it's just to other people. I've always been against Chomp, obviously, but it didn't feel real. So it was easier to ignore. But when it's the one of the biggest things in your life right now that is affecting people so near and dear to you, I think about the people who went and voted for Trump, and I
I
wonder, like,
get
how
pissed.
how did you? Bro, I'm like tearing up thinking about it because every day I think about my best friend, and I've been like so brave about it. I'm like, oh, she's been so brave about it, but like,
Wait, it's just so sad to talk about because it's such a
it's like it's
grueling
reality.
reality.
It
Yeah.
is, it is, and she and I hadn't really talked about it because one thing I don't want to do is be crying talking about, "Oh, I can't believe what you're going through," when she's living it firsthand. We've been so brave about it, keeping it chill, but the fear, oh my God, the fear that lives, just I cannot. You're a villain and I hope you die. A horrible death at that. I don't give a
And
shit.
okay, so I need to call out these people because again, I go to like a really conservative, basically old traditional ways of thoughts and thinkings, and a lot of my group of friends from back home have that way of thinking, and I fight with them every single day on it, and I
Uh-huh.
really do not understand their train of thought. The first one I want to talk about is that nasty ass. He's only 2 years younger than me. Dumb motherfucker with a weird relationship where they don't even know if they're official or not. I'm calling you out. I'm gonna clip this and I'm
Motherfucker,
motherfucker,
motherfucker.
motherfucker, boot licking ass. You know what he said to me last Monday that pissed me the hell off, bro?
What?
He wants to lick Elon Musk's dirty, nasty ass cheeks, bro. He's gonna eat Elon Musk's cheeks out
How
because
the fuck do you hate gay people so fucking much, but you're foaming at the mouth to suck Elon Musk's dick? What
like
is
for
that
real.
about?
What is
What
that
is
about?
that about?
Okay. That's a call out. I'm gonna clip that and send this to him because last week I was talking about how like we need to tax the rich more. They're so rich. We just need to tax the rich more, put more restrictions on them because they're freaking what is so hard? Like they're hoarding their wealth and they're not paying their people, right? They're it's so blatantly obvious that the
Obvious.
rich that the this stupid trickle down and all this it doesn't work and people even as a question
Even as a question,
even as a Christian, you should know that people are greedy motherfuckers and they're gonna keep all their money to themselves and not help anybody but themselves. Like even me, I want to help myself. So that's why we need to put regulations on these people who are becoming way too powerful. Whatever. I don't know if it's really good. Whatever. Okay. And then he was like, they do help everybody out. They give you jobs, they give you healthcare, they give you money. I was like, dude, oh, you can go like Elon Musk's dirty ass cheeks, bro. And yeah, that pissed
they're
me off.
so obtuse. It genuinely, they are choosing not to see, they are choosing not to hear, they are choosing to only see and hear what they want to believe in. And it is the most somehow we're the crazy ones, somehow we're the outrageous ones, somehow we are the ones that are too far left now. When it is genuinely just common fucking sense and having like empathy, having just
Yeah.
morals, you know?
Do you know who's too far left, bro? I know too far left people, and they're fucking annoying too. I have
Oh
this
my God, don't get me
started
started.
on the too far left. So recently in class, I'm not in the class, but there's this person in one of our classes where I'm like, okay, I get it. I get that you care about these movements like Free Palestine, don't use bad material, don't use iPhone. I get it. But we were in this class and she was calling everybody out. She was like, yeah, like if you support Israel, blah, 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 blah. And look at all of us. We're using iPhones, iPads, all of these that come from the Congo from free slave labor. I'm like, you're now doing too much. Like you're doing way too much. I get it. I understand, but shut the fuck up. Like you do not have to go that far. Okay. There is an easy middle ground and we can find it, but like it is, we're just like, both
How do we
sides.
live? How do we live? How do we
How do
live?
we live?
How
How
do we
the hell
live?
do we live?
How do we
And the
live?
thing is, these people, most of the people on the right side see us as like super far left, and most of the people on the super far left think I'm right for some reason. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I want to be in the middle and wall. Come on, let's all meet,
The
but also fuck
wait,
both
let's
of you.
all just meet in the middle.
Like,
Why
let's
can't
all
we
be
all
like
just
this.
meet in the middle?
Let's all meet in the middle like this. But I hope every single one of you who are far right, far left, bro, you can I'm gonna fart in your face, bro. Like this is gonna get me mad.
You're gonna get my far left nut in your fucking mouth,
Like
is what you're gonna get.
I just get
But
so mad. Like I just
I
get
just get
so
so mad.
mad.
The people who are so far right, they're kind of on the left. I heard Carla listening to a video of a guy talking about like the equal rights, having equal rights, this and that. And what else? Genders. Oh my gosh, it was genders. He was like, yeah, actually, there the word gender was meant to describe people and their orientation, this and that, but the way that he was describing it literally came down to be there's more than two genders because it's as an expression of self and how describe yourself or whatnot. And somehow somehow he was still so far right where he was like, no, like that's why you guys keep making up these pronouns. How do you go so far to the right that somehow you are in like our ball court, but not like how are you doing that? It genuinely baffles me. And you could play back to them exactly what they said. They would hear it word for word and be like, yeah, that's what I said. And that's what I meant. And it's genuinely so mind boggling. How do y'all not hear it? Do you hear yourselves? You sound like the bitch you hate with the blue hair and piercings and
Mm.
tattoos. Like you sound exactly like her. Somehow you're on the opposite ends. How does that work? But you know,
You think
we
God's
live.
punishing me? You think God is punishing us?
I think so. This is bro. This I think so.
God is like literally gonna rain
We
down.
are in the end of times. We are in the end of times. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I
And
We are
all you
experiencing.
conservative motherfuckers, Bible freaks who said that, who has no empathy for anybody in LA and said that the cause of the fire is because God is putting judgment on them. Oh my God, like shut the hell up. Where is the Christian empathy? Where is like the compassion? God's gonna rain hellfire. Bro, there's fires breaking out in other countries, I bet too. Do y'all ever talk about that? It's because LA is evil. They don't believe in God. They're Democrat. What the fuck? What the like? Oh my God. And I have people saying to me like that, I'm calling you out. You know exactly who you are. Shut the fuck up. Like literally, shut up. There's fires everywhere. And LA has burned so many times, but the fact that every single time LA burns somehow because of a wildfire, they just happen because somebody left something or some kind of sparks fly. Like we don't know. They're like, you don't know why don't we don't know the origins of it? It's because God is punishing them. Shut up! Don't piss me off.
It's
Don't
all
piss
about
me
love
off.
and empathy. Christians, we are empathetic. We feel for others. We this, we that. And then it in that same tongue, with the same tongue, with the same mouth, you are saying, oh, that's God's punishment, that you're getting punished for it, literally losing your home, losing everything that you.
Ever since you are coming at Christians, even though you're not one, can I come at Muslims? Bro, y'all.
Bro, y'all muzzies. No, that goes for every religion though. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it's just with religion comes that rhetoric that is actually so hard to listen to, where everything comes down to be that's God's punishment, and it's just supposed to be like, okay, yeah, you
Wow.
deserve it,
You
and
deserve
that
God's
that's
punishment.
not. There's more to it, and even like, bro, let's think, let's use our brains, it's always, it's
Yeah,
not
maybe
about.
even if it is God's punishment or God's plan or God's
You as a
whatever,
person should be feeling for what the others are feeling, instead of looking at them and saying, oh, they're getting punished,
they're getting
because
put and
isn't
they're
that the
getting
whole
what they
thing?
deserve.
That's the
Yeah.
rhetoric in Islam too, where you don't talk down on others, you don't say they deserve this punishment knowing that you as well sin. Me as a sinner, I'm not going to look at another person and say, oh, you're getting that because you deserve it, you're sinning, so you are getting this bad
Mm.
thing happen to you. The same thing, I'm not just coming at Christians, it's just religion in general. It's so two-faced in that sense, where people are so easy to be like, they're getting punished, this is happening to them. Whole time you're a sinner too, you sin just the same. That's the whole thing, is you don't show your sin, you don't talk about it, you don't sin then. But it's not possible because you're human, and yet somehow you're going to sit here and talk about other people.
Yeah. It's so backwards. They're so dumb. Anytime, oh, and then I'm always like, yes, I'm a sinner, duh. And they can't. It's just I don't know. It's really just we just need more empaths in the world, bro. We need more
Bro,
INFPs.
why are we the only empaths
Like
alive?
we feel I've changed because of the Barbie movie. Ever since the Barbie movie, I have become an empath.
The Barbie movie radicalized you.
It really did.
Bro. We need to stop being broke and pay for Zoom. But I cannot justify paying for Zoom for us to do what we do right now.
It's so true.
But
Um,
that being said, guys, today we were all over the place. We started off, well, actually, all I did was complain throughout
well,
the
I
whole
want to
thing.
complain another thing. I saw I want to come out, bro. I want to come at Muslim people for how Muslim men do dirty to Muslim girls that don't wear hijab. because there was a whole TikTok debate on that I went through where I was scrolling through their arguments, and the Muslim girl had a little bit of hair poking out, and every single comment were by men being like, "Hey, you're not wearing your hijab right. Hey, you're not wearing." I think Muslim men are the worst kind of religious men. They're right up there.
Actually,
They might be even worse than the conservative white man. Like, because they're both in the same sphere, but Muslim man.
I 100% Muslim men. Obviously, this goes without saying, y'all should fucking know when we say that we don't mean everyone. I cannot believe that we have to preface this after what happened last time, but we fucking understand that it's not all of them. We get it. But the majority of these motherfuckers are freaks and weirdos who would dog on a girl for not wearing the hijab and then turn around, go to the club and do whatever the fuck they want. And I am sick and tired of seeing, and sometimes because a bitch like me, I'm like in a way because I am not like famous, I'm lucky, you know? But the girls who are and the girls who have a platform sometimes could be fully covered up and the only thing would be is that the clothes is like fitted and somehow that is a fucking problem. I on the religious aspect, I understand. But you as a man, you as a freaky deaky man should not be commenting what happened, whatever the fuck happened to lowering your gaze. It's all of a sudden when it works out for them, it is completely fine. They can watch whatever porn they watch, they can watch whatever white girl, whatever race they want, they're doing whatever the fuck they want, it's fine. And then you see a Muslim girl with like a little bit of hair poking out of their hijab and all of a sudden they're losing their fucking mind. They're like, oh no, you're not, if you're not going to wear it properly, don't wear it at all. Oh sister, I hope I hope, oh my god, I hope
Brother,
you get led, brother,
brother,
brother, literally, brother,
brother.
you guys make me sick. And that reminds me of the freaky ass motherfucker I told you about when we first started talking. His whole stitch was being religious. That's what gets me so like boggled in the mind is that when we started talking, it was like his first time seeing me after years of not seeing each other. Me in my work uniform, the like the hijab and the abaya, and I'm like, "Assalamu alaikum." Like, me, time and place, bitch. I'm not gonna be acting like this in my place of work. I'm not gonna be acting like this where I'm needed to be acting professional, where I'm needed to be acting modest. I know, you know what I mean? And so we see each other for the first time again. He immediately calls me at like after I get home, and he was like, I had never seen you in the hijab and the abaya. You were when I saw you, you were shining. It actually like the light was coming from within. Bro, I was like, oh, okay, right, right. So we're talking, and me, once I'm out of work, this is toi, right? I'm talking to him how I would talk to you. And he's like, sister, astaghfirullah, like you can't be talking like this. You should chill it with the cussing. Years have passed since then, and now he's being freaky deaky because he's not playing up that character anymore. At first, he thought he could get me to be this docile little in my hijab in the abaya. Oh, he told me not to cuss, so I won't. The fuck, bitch! I'm not the one. I'm literally not the one for you. And since then, he's let that go, cussing every moment, every chance he get. That just goes to show that some of y'all motherfuckers are not religious because you're religious and you genuinely believe what you're doing is benefiting you, but you want to see what you could get out of acting the way that you do. Once that did not hold up and I was not playing into it, that completely changed to him being a freak easily, you know? And yeah, no, I'm there with you on Muslim men. I
All is, what it all comes down to is control. They just want power. Why do you want so much power, bro? Like, power. Why do you want to feel better than other people? Can we not get along? Well, whatever.
guys, can we just smile and get along,
Can we
please?
just get along? The only reason I have become so overly like crass about these situations is also because they're not being demure about it either. One thing, if you go low, I go
I go
lower.
lower.
And my friends came at me recently because they were like, "Why are you always cussing us?" Have you guys, if have you heard what you have been saying? You know, have you heard the things you have been saying and you're telling me to be demure and be a standard and I should speak normally, or people are just gonna be like, you're like, okay, I will yell, I will go lower and I will cuss you the oh.
Because no, we have tried to talk to you in a normal way. We have tried to speak to you with sense, with the idea, with the intention of educating and letting you know what our opinions are, what we think, and why this is the way that we think. All they ever, especially the motherfucker who want to suck Elon Musk's dick, especially him. No, but it's not even the fuck. Like, it's not even. That's literally how I imagine he's speaking every time you like talk to him. A bitch like you, I'm not gonna talk to you normal. Like, you're obviously not understanding me. I have to speak to you in a language that you will understand, which is, bitch, motherfucker, you're stupid, you're dumb as hell, because that's not how it works. And now you're understanding me. Now you're hearing me, and now you don't like it. So, that
um
being said, though,
I thought of an ending. If you don't have anything, do you have anything else? I
no,
got an
that
ending.
being
I got an
our
ending
endings be
segment for us.
so,
No,
huh?
I got a segment for us.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got a
you do.
segment for
Okay,
every
go.
episode now. Since we are depressed, maybe when we're happy, we can think of more things. We're gonna come up with 3 things we appreciate. Come on, Todd, let's go. What are 3? It can be small. It can be
Okay,
small.
you're using your therapy tricks on me, bitch.
Appreciate it at the end of the podcast. Let's go.
I'm gonna lend you some help. One
One
thing
thing.
I'm thankful for, that I appreciate, is my best friend. And
Mhm.
another thing is my iPhone, and another thing is karaokeing on the big TV.
Wow! Yay! Yeah.
What are some things you appreciate?
Oh, I have to do it. I just wanted you to do it.
Bitch, no.
I'm trying
No,
to help
tell me
you.
3 things you appreciate right now.
I've been playing hella guitar. That's been every time I need it. And then, or,
You've been
um,
replacing. I like that. I like that.
what else? What else? I like the jobs I've been working at, and I've been getting good money. 3 things.
Period.
Period. Per period. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, I think
Can you hear me
mm,
chewing?
no.
Really? Dang it. I want to do ASMR for y'all.
I think you can if you go like this close.
Okay, let's see. I'm eating chocolate mousse, but I put the
Bro, why
Dubai.
is everything you're eating look like shit, bro? Why does everything you're eating now just look like shit?
I'm eating chocolate mousse, but then I put the Dubai chocolate filling inside the chocolate mousse.
That looks so vile, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, true it. No, nothing. It blocks it out. That's so sad.
It's so crunchy though.
Well,
Oh well.
thank you guys so much for watching. I hope we'll see you guys in the next episode of
Bad
Bad
vibes with
Vibes with
Jason.
Jason.
Wow.
Bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes with Jason.